Hello, everyone. Welcome to OCN Live, your daily talk show where we talk about the cool things from ourcommunitynow.com. Usually those are pretty wacky, fun, crazy, whatever they may be. Happy Monday. I'm Josh.
I'm Pam. Good morning.
Hello. Welcome back to another start of the week.
Woo!
It's
short week.
It is a short week, holiday week, and we all know that everybody's looking forward to a day off. So, you got plans?
No.
No?
We're all trapped at home.
Well, I'm gonna eat at home.
I bet you are.
I'm just gonna sit there.
Stuff your face.
Right? Watch some football on
Yeah.
Thursday.
I'll do that stuff.
You working
too.
Friday? I'm working Friday.
Are you? I don't
Yeah.
know. I might. We'll see.
We'll see. All right. It's up to you.
TBD.
I mean, it's like a holiday week, right? Take a day. Take a day, Pam. You deserve it.
Maybe.
So you mentioned quarantine, right?
I did.
All right. So this first story is about breakthroughs in quarantine. Did you know that's
These
actually
people?
happened? Yeah. Who are we looking at here?
Some
You know
old guy and another old guy.
So this is Sir Isaac Newton,
Oh.
and that is William Shakespeare.
Oh, I should have known that.
That's right.
Oh, well.
So how Shakespeare and Sir Isaac Newton had their biggest breakthroughs during times of quarantine. Did you know that?
Because they're going crazy and they're like by themselves and
Well, they did some of their best work during
mad
the
genius type stuff.
Here we go. As the coronavirus situation continues to develop, governments and experts are urging for social distancing and quarantine. As we all spend more time at home, it's only natural to get a little stir-crazy. Have you gotten stir-crazy? This weekend I couldn't go to a restaurant, so...
Sometime. I mean, I have. It's been
bad.
weird.
It was weird. But if you're the same boat as great thinkers like William Shakespeare and Sir Isaac Newton, it should be Sir, who were isolated at a time when medical knowledge struggled to combat plagues, and even tough conditions were rough then, the time spent isolated led to breakthroughs for both of them. So, so what is quarantine? We all know what quarantine is. But you know that during the times of other quarantines, there were things like isolating leopards. And the word quarantine actually traces back to the 14th century when Europe and Asia were ravaged by the Black Death, or the bubonic plague, which sounds
Bubonic
horrible.
plague. Yeah.
As a mitigating measure, Italian-speaking Venice began to pass laws demanding ships arriving from plague-affected areas isolate for 30 days. They call this period of isolation Trentino.
30 days doesn't sound so bad since we've gone a lot longer than that.
Well, back then, in those 30 days, you were pretty much throwing them on if they could die. I mean, there wasn't much you could do. You know what I mean? It was bad. And in the next century, other countries had adopted the practice, and lawmakers increased the isolation period to 40 days. A quarantino.
That wine?
You like that?
That's
God,
wine.
there we go. And that gave us the root word we use today of quarantine. So the Bard of Avon's show must go on. William Shakespeare, or in the past tense, I'm not even going to try to say what the writers put there, was born at a tough time to be a baby. In the 16th century England, Shakespeare was considered lucky to reach adulthood amidst repeated outbreaks of the bubonic plague.
Do you know the idiom, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater?
Yeah.
Do you know how that came about?
No.
So what would happen was the adult and, they would take the baths first. They would all use the same water. And the babies would always go last, which is terrible because, you would think the baby is more susceptible to illness. And the baby would take a bath in the dirty, gross, nasty water after everyone else did. And hence the saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Well, that's creepy. So back to William Shakespeare.
That's along the lines of babies not living long.
I know. So back during the plague, they actually closed a bunch of theaters down because they didn't want people going out
familiar.
and dying. Right. And when the plague closed theaters in 1606, Shakespeare got to work. According to Shakespeare scholar James Shapiro, author of The Year of the Lear, in that 1 year of cooped-up self-quarantine, Shakespeare churned out 3 plays, King Lear, Macbeth, and Antony and Cleopatra. These are some of Shakespeare's best dramatic plays, were surely born part from Shakespeare's own dramatic circumstances of the pandemic, the loneliness of Lear, the omens of Antony and Cleopatra, and where we'd be without Lady Macbeth's coronavirus hand-washing routine. It's a true story. And Newton, during quarantine, Sir Isaac Newton would call this his Annus Mirabilis, or his Year of Wonders. Through at the time, he wasn't a sir at all. He was just Isaac and another 20-something college kid at Trinity College in Cambridge.
Before he was a sir.
That's right, before he was a famous thing. And then the Great Plague of London hit, the last major outbreak of the bubonic plague. That thing just keeps on giving. Trinity College sent everyone home and a lot of time to think. No Skype calls, so you had to do...
Skype.
I know, right? There was no Skype then.
You had to chisel in a rock and
So he started with math homework, and it became the basis for early calculus. Who goes home from college and was like, you know what? I'm going to develop a new form of math.
A mathematician.
Yeah.
They're into that
Well,
stuff.
was he a mathematician? He was just a college kid at the time.
Well,
All right.
I
And
mean,
apparently,
I think
you
he
always
was.
heard about him, like the apple falling on his head, and he's coming up with theory of gravity and all that stuff. But really, it was quarantine that gave us calculus and that really tough class. So there you have it.
Exciting.
Quarantine makes people smarter.
Maybe.
Trying. I'm trying here.
Some people may get worse. I don't know.
I don't. Either way, it made some people better. This one has me excited. What does that look like to you?
That reminds me of when I went to Disney World and
Yeah.
the Avatar ride, and
You're
he
very
was
close.
stuck in one of these
You're
things.
close. So
Am I?
Yeah. Disney plans to open a Star Wars themed immersive hotel in 2021. So book your vacation to a galaxy far, far away with this all-inclusive immersive experience. Is it going to be open for COVID? Because if they open something like this and I can't go, I'm going to be angry.
But then no one would be able to go, right?
I need to go. I think we go and we take the whole OCN team.
Okay.
I think that's what we do.
Are you including me on that?
Why not?
Okay, thanks.
You deserve a vacation.
Thanks,
You
Josh.
should. You work hard. Like on all the days that end in Y. All right, so Disney is working on the next best thing to provide families with an unforgettable experience. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is set to open in 2021. While the experience is an all-inclusive 2-day excursion, it's much more than a Disney-themed hotel. Individuals and families can book a stay in a passenger cabin complete with a view of a sparkling galaxy outside the window, which a quick tour is expected. How do you do that?
What?
Hold on. You will have a sparkling galaxy outside your window.
Yeah. I just
I want to know how they do
put
that.
something
It
up.
actually kind of made me pause for a second there. So Disney has all the things covered in this experience. They have launch pods. They arrive at the terminal and enter into a launch pod, blast off into space, and rendezvous at the Halcyon, which is apparently a ship. And then the bridge, operate the ship's navigation and defense systems as crew officers guide.
You stamp anything with Disney on it, it's
Right.
just it's got the kids.
Here's my favorite thing you can do there: lightsaber training. That's right. Learn the art of
Lightsaber
wielding a
training.
lightsaber during official training classes,
Like how
probably
to-
with Jedi.
How to maneuver it?
Absolutely. Then you'll have this.
Watcha.
And in the Silver Sea Lounge, you can sip a drink and enjoy a snack at the lounge designed to engage guests of all ages. And you can go on excursions, so you can enjoy additional excursions to the Black Spire Outpost on board the Millennium Falcon or engage in battle with the First Order.
I mean, sounds fun.
You guys should read the rest of the story and should probably book right away. You can just do that by clicking
Do
the
it
link
in
we provided.
advance.
I want to do that
Sure,
one
it'll just
bad.
be.
You know how many Star Wars
jam-packed.
fanatics out there are probably
There are
fired
many.
up to
So
go on
many.
this? I mean, Evan, who does this once in a while, I don't know what happened to him. He's kind of
Ah,
he's moved on.
That's
but
okay.
he would live for the chance to go stay in a Star Wars themed hotel. It's
probably a hotel.
It's probably a hotel.
probably not like Norman Bates Motel, I don't think.
I don't.
Probably not.
Moving on.
Don't want to scare the kids. It's a turkey.
Right. Have you ever thawed a turkey before?
Thawed? No,
Thawed.
no, I actually haven't made a turkey. Someone else always makes it.
So I've made a turkey a few times, and thawing it takes like a couple of days. And
Right,
apparently, there's a way to do that that's not as stressful. And Butterball came up with it.
Is that stressful?
I don't know.
Thawing
like,
a turkey?
one year, it was only halfway thawed when I started cooking it, and I was like, oh no.
Did it still cook okay?
It did. It did. It was actually probably one of the better turkeys I made that year, or that in the decade or so.
Yeah.
Either way, I was
See, it worked out.
apparently. But Butterball gives us some direction on how to do that.
To
You
do
don't-
it quicker,
Right.
you're saying.
Yeah,
In
absolutely.
cold water?
Well, how to thaw a turkey is one of the most top questions asked,
Hmm.
according to Butterball Turkey Talk Line, because people will call the Butterball Turkey Talk Line.
Turkey Talk
They're like, so
Line.
how do I thaw this beast?
So can I just call and go gobble, gobble, gobble?
That's
Yeah.
how they talk back to you. And if you don't speak gobble, it ain't good. And here are some tips and best practices for making your bird a succulent main course for hungry family and friends this holiday season. All right,
Okay.
first off, timing and preparation is everything.
Right.
Right. The wise veteran cooks know that prepping a turkey for the big holiday starts days beforehand.
It does.
Days. So you
Yes.
probably should start
Ugh,
thawing
what
now.
a commitment.
And you just
Thanks
cross
to all the
your finger-
turkey makers in the world.
Yeah. Obviously, the most important part of the process is thawing. If you get that part right, you might as well forget the rest. See? That's how Butterball
Forget the
rolls,
seasoning
right?
and everything.
So you can do refrigerator thawing. You can thaw the turkey breast side
Mm-hmm.
up in an unopened wrapper in a tray in the fridge, 40 degrees
That
or
makes
below.
sense.
Allow at least 1 day of thawing for every 4 pounds. So if you got a 12-pound
Wow.
turkey, that's 3 days of thawing. See, that's where I made the mistake the first time.
4 pounds for a day. That's a wow.
Yeah, and most of those turkeys are like 20 pounders, right?
Right. That's a lot of days.
It is. That's why you should probably start thawing now. Some people actually put it in a water brine. That actually will help make it go a little bit faster.
That's what I would think. I've thawed meat before in water, especially chicken.
Right. And Butterball just wants to let us know that frozen whole turkeys and frozen whole turkey breasts need to be thawed before cooking.
Those two, y'all.
That's pretty important. And then you got cold water thawing. You can thaw the breast side down in an unopened wrapper with enough water to cover your turkey completely. Change the water every 30 minutes. And if the turkey cannot be completely covered,
Every
rotate
30
everything.
minutes.
I know. That's like a commitment. That's a commitment.
I think you can take care of a baby easier.
Right, but you can estimate that the minimum thawing time is then 30 minutes per pound. So that's so if you got a 20-pound turkey, that's 30
per
times
pound.
20. So that's 600 minutes.
Wow.
It's a lot of hours, but it takes it down to like a day. You know, you get it done
I'm
in a
surprised
day.
it would take that long.
Right, and you only do that if you're running out of time to adequately thaw it. Because apparently just letting it thaw on its own is the best way to do it. If you have questions, you can call the Butterball hotline. If you want to go there, just click on the link I provided and give them a call, and they will say,
You know, you can chuck a frozen hamburger on the grill, right? You don't need to necessarily thaw that. I mean, it still cooks all right.
yeah, but you're talking about 20 to 25
I'm not
pounds
suggesting
of turkey.
a whole turkey. I'm just saying sometimes.
Have you ever had a deep-fried turkey?
I think I tasted it at some point.
Never, ever, ever, ever deep fry a frozen turkey.
Oh, that would be bad because it
fact,
would spit back at you.
If you don't know what you're doing,
just don't mess with it.
If you don't know what you're doing when it comes to frying turkeys, just don't do it at all.
Right.
At all.
That's a good tip.
Absolutely.
No one
Stay safe.
deep fry a frozen turkey. Don't do that.
But it is delicious if you get it done right.
If you thaw the turkey first.
Oh, must thaw the turkey. Oh,
per the guidelines.
Absolutely. A butterball.
Enjoy your turkeys, everyone.
What does this look like to you?
A table set for
Does
dinner.
it look like an old movie you've seen?
It looks like a restaurant I went to in New Orleans.
Okay, that's not a bad one. Actually, I kind of like that. But did you ever see the movie Home Alone?
Yeah. Oh,
This
that
is
their...
the kitchen.
Huh.
Or at least the dining room area from Home Alone.
Those parents were loaded, weren't they? Look
They
at
were
that.
loaded. They had a
Jeez,
giant
massive
mansion. They had so many
house,
kids they forgot
all
one at
these
home.
Kids. Yeah. Why didn't they have like nannies?
Right.
They had the
And
money.
what, flew to Paris or whatever
Yeah.
for
Just
what?
a typical
holiday. Right.
everyday American
Right,
family.
we're going to take all
that
15 of our family and our 7
to Paris,
kids. And
their massive house.
So, yeah. But it's
very red.
You can go to an Airbnb where they have themed it out for Home Alone.
Oh.
So, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. That's right. Ever put yourself in the shoes of Kevin from Home Alone and wondered what it was like to live on your own at the McAllister house? Now, thanks to Jeremy Turner and an Airbnb available in Dallas, Texas, you can actually go. A limited edition rental called The Kevin has been painstakingly put together with details handpicked to mirror the now iconic home that Macaulay Culkin's character, Kevin, found himself defending from potential home invaders in the modern classic movie
Home Alone.
I'm glad you picked that one up. Very good. Not only is the furniture and arrangement nearly identical to scenes in the movie, but the rental is also salt and peppered with props that have been clearly chosen with an attention to detail. A soda can with an old school Pepsi logo sits on an end table next to the lounge chair because that movie's now like it's pre-19. That was like 1990.
Yeah,
that's old school now.
Old these days. I mean,
right? Micro
Macaulay's
machines
like,
litter
what,
the floor,
40?
mannequins everywhere, along with the cardboard cutout of Michael Jordan actually move in front of the windows, and then the now infamous paint cans hang from the ceiling, ready to subdue any would-be intruders.
That came into my head. The paint cans.
Would you do an Airbnb that was themed?
No.
It never crosses my mind because whenever I do an Airbnb, it's because I want. Okay, why? Because you want to.
It depends on like you're home alone. I wouldn't care, but
Yeah.
if there was something that I guess especially appealed to me, maybe I would. But I'm not gonna pay like $250 extra for it.
Just
I just need a place to
pretend that,
crash.
like maybe I'd get this for like a Christmas vacation. That would be kind of fun, right?
I
Like,
know
watch Home
other
Alone
people
while you're
would.
there.
Though. Other people will.
Right.
There's always.
There's always somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Most Airbnbs I just get because they're in the mountains and they're next to a ski resort, and I don't want to pay the ski resort prices.
I've had them all over in like cities as I'm traveling, different cities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never in the mountains yet, but.
Well,
Yeah, I mean it's a good idea. Why not?
You
It's
could
a
do
good.
Home Alone.
Nah, I'd do something else. I'm not sure what.
If you guys end up doing the Home Alone, put it in the comments below. Tell us all about it, or you can send us an email about it at video at
Yeah, what are your
ourcommunitynow.com.
ideas, everyone?
Right. That's video at ourcommunitynow.com for all of the cool stuff you want to tell us about. Well, that's Monday.
That's Monday for you.
Right. Yeah, it's
Hope
the
y'all
start
have
of
a
the
good
week. It's a short week.
Short week.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
Also, don't forget to go to ourcommunitynow.com. It's a Monday, man. I'm just trying to get the words
it's
out.
hard to function.
Because we have all the cool stories that make you sad, glad, happy, weird, crazy, whatever it is. We have it at ourcommunitynow.com.
We do.
And don't forget to go to our YouTube channel where we make lots of videos. She had this mayonnaise recipe.
I was going to bring that up. So if you guys are making a turkey and you know you're not going to have as many people over this year and you have all this leftover turkey, go to OCN Recipes on YouTube.
Yep.
A lovely woman, Debbie, showed me how to make homemade mayonnaise. It's so easy and it tastes so good.
It was delicious.
So check that out. Just put when you go to OCN, just search recipe mayonnaise and it'll come up for the OCN recipe. It's really tasty. I used some of it last night. I even put some in my mashed potatoes last night. I was making them.
Yeah,
it's so tangy.
It was so good when you make your own condiments. And
yes.
Mayonnaise is like that one that's, you're always used to just the Miracle Whip, which is a salad dressing.
No,
mayonnaise,
I do mayo. I don't do Miracle Whip.
Yeah, I don't do Miracle Whip either.
But this was tangier. It was a mustard base. And gosh, we made it in a few minutes?
It was minutes.
The video is 12 minutes long. You just got to let it set up.
Like, it probably gets even better when you let it get cold.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it was good warm. And it was good as a dip. It was great as a dip, right? Like, just as a dip.
Yeah, if I had a bunch of broccoli and all those other veggies.
Right.
In there,
you could just put that on your veggie tray, really, and dip in there.
I didn't think about that. I like where your mind's at.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the video's 12 minutes long. It's only because Debbie made a batch and then she showed me how to make a batch.
So
it really only takes a few minutes.
Right. Watch that video. Check it out. Like and subscribe to our channel. Get notifications. Ring the bells. Whatever it takes. We just want to be able to make sure that you get all the videos when we make them.
Yes.
At ourcommunitynow.com. Well, Pam, thanks for sticking around for another episode of OCN Live.
Thanks for the chat, Josh.
That's what I'm here for. I figured we had to get this one out on Monday. Because
I'm always here for you.
I'm really excited for Turkey Day.
Are you? Good.
I'm so ready.
Are you going to eat pumpkin pie, pecan pie?
Apple pie, I think is
apple pie.
We're going to end up making at home because with all of the crazy COVID stuff going on and all that, we're probably going to stay home. I know if my mom's watching this, we're probably staying home.
Hi, Josh's mom. What's your mom's name?
I'd rather not say.
Oh.
Just to protect her safety. She was.
What's her first letter?
Her name's Cindy. You can tell her.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Mom. But anyway, yeah, we're probably going to have to stay home because of all the COVID stuff going on.
Yep. It's okay. Make the best of it.
We don't want to put anybody's lives at risk and all that stuff. That's right. We're just going to zoom in. We'll do a FaceTime or something and be like, look all the turkey we made.
FaceTime, Zoom. There's also so many platforms now where we can video.
All right, gang. This has been the Monday edition. I'm Josh.
I'm Pam.
Saying have a great day, everybody. And as always, we will see you soon.